Welcome to Gamer Ability. I'm your host Sixpenny, and in today's video I'm bringing you my second video in my Watch Dogs Legion playthrough series. I chose my first character and now you'll get to see DedSec form a resistance to take back London. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned and enjoy. So now we're moving into part 2 of my Watch Dogs Legion gameplay series. I did choose an operative. I'm going with Heidi Wisaki, the athlete who completed a marathon with a broken ankle. I mean, that's just something special. She's physically fit, takes less damage. I was deciding between Heidi and internet celebrity Arthur, who has the motorcycle, which is pretty awesome. But we can find motorcycles around the map, and we'll get somebody that has. But as we look at Heidi here, 32 years old, makes $164,000 a year. Russell Wasaki, so she's married. She sees a therapist. You can see her. Each character has different associates. She's a skydiving enthusiast. Child of deaf parents, implicated in doping scandal. She was born in Poland and she's not a registered voter. So that's just information about her, but I chose her because of the athleticism, the toughness that she has. Let's get into the game and let's move on. So I'm going to confirm she'll be the first member of a DedSec team, and we can recruit many more. You can recruit up to 40 characters, and you can retire characters at any time, or they could possibly die. Alright, so here we are, open world London. See the drones and Albion military vehicles. So Nigel Cast is the antagonist, the villain of the story, the leader of the authoritative private military company that took over the city and took out DedSec.
I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Alright, so one thing I've noticed, driving, there is some drop in frame rate, so I get between about 45 frames per second and 60 when I'm driving, but I really don't even notice it very much. Now, before the driver update was released, I noticed it big time. I was experiencing a lot of drop frames. So I'll show you the map so you can see the full map here. The map is actually fogged out until you discover each area, and then the fog will go away. So I'm going to go ahead and track this mission, put up the GPS. So this game, I like the GPS, and I'll show you why here in a second. Because when you turn, when you have a sharp turn, see if you can see in the distance there how it slants. It's easier to see when a turn is coming up. I really like that. It's really cool, and it looks futuristic. Got to get used, because in the last game in San Francisco, we were, driving on the right side of the road, and then now we're in London, so we're on the opposite side of the driver's seat. The driver's seat's on the opposite side. We'll just let them pass the street. Whoops. But one thing I'll show, so when you're in the car, I can hold down LB and profile people, but we haven't unlocked the ability to recruit people yet. You can just kind of see there, it's blurred out there. And the driving of this game, so it's not a simulation. Don't be expecting a simulation driving experience. So the driving is more arcadey, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the driving in this game. You can really see how I can just kind of whip it back and forth. Without this GPS, I noticed earlier, I was terrible at navigating. I kept driving down the wrong lane. Alright, let's park in the parking zone over here. Whoops. Enter with a bang there. Alright, so here we go. locate the safe house. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, I just ran right into somebody.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our
So
security
there's a slot
system.
machine there you can play.
It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in.
And you can
You'll
play
have to
darts
do the
as
manual
well.
override.
That is
Manual
about what I
override.
was
Okay, let's try to
expecting.
get in the door.
Can't
We
be too
can't.
careful in times
All right,
like
so we have our
these.
first hacking puzzle. So if you played the last game, you'll know you have different hacking puzzles where you try to connect. You want everything to be blue. So you'll hit LB to rotate and unlock each different segment. And we finished it. Don't mind us. We're just going to the safe house.
Now let's see what we have.
So that's something cool. If you have a lawyer on your team, there's a chance that arrested operatives will be instantly released when they're arrested.
Hello? Must be a way to get the power back on.
All right, so let's get the power back on. Here we go. The headquarters. You tell it hasn't been. Nobody's been here for a while. Look at that old free Wi-Fi spot. Look at that. All right, let's get the power on. Look at. All right, power's on. You can see up there, right where I'm pointing at, there's a mask. So you'll find those throughout the world. So I'm gonna go
DedSec registration
pick
detected.
up the mask.
Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read
There's
you every
Bagley.
drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Enough. I have clearance from Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley. DedSec's definitely not stolen. Highly
You'll
advanced
see these
AI
different
assistant,
audio
and it seems
files
I've been out of
that
commission
you can pick up.
for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
More powerful than you could possibly imagine. Nah, catch up on what you missed. Bagley's an awesome AI. Alright, we got him activated.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
The public thinks DedSec was behind the bombings. So who set them up?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Alright, 0 Day. Have a name. And we saw that in the beginning too. So let's have a video chat with Sabine. Wow, look at that monitor. Look at the
Patching in
hologram
Sabine
monitor.
Brand now. I suggest you listen very closely to
I want
anything
one of
she has
those.
to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Definitely synchronized. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
And that goes for anyone who joins DedSec. I would like to have, but you're asking me to put everything on the line.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me.
That's true.
I lost everything and everyone.
She did.
But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Let's do it.
You're right. I'm in.
Alright,
Let's get
Heidi's
to work.
in.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
We're now a DedSec agent. So the resistance starts with one DedSec agent,
Now, it
and
would
then
be
the leader is
irresponsible
Sabine.
of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Alright, so this is a tech point. So you'll find, if you find a green indicator on the map, that's a tech point. That's what you're going to use to purchase new tech, so new gadgets and weapons and hacks in the tech menu. And you can equip the gear in the team menu by editing a operative. So if I open it up, I'm going to hit the menu button on the controller. So we have different hacks. I'm going to start out definitely with the Infiltrator Spider Bot because it's awesome. But you can also, the AR cloak can render the wearer invisible. So great for stealth. There's Electro Fist. This will digitally shroud a target. So if you take them down, they become invisible so they won't get detected. And then the Deep Profiler is what you use to find out more information about recruits, figure out their schedule. And if somebody doesn't like DedSec, this is the only way you'll be able to recruit them, is by taking advantage of this profiler. And there's different drones that you can hack into. You can get some different shock weapons here. I'm excited to purchase these. Each tech point you pick up comes with about 10. All right, then we have our team. If I can edit her, so I'm going to hit A on her. We're going to already add the Infiltrator Spider Bot. You can look at the data, you can look at your mission, and you can look at the map. So different than the phone on the previous game.
Facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can
called
talk
a
about
mask.
updating your wardrobe.
A mask.
I mean, look at you. Come on.
All right. Our outfit is perfect. He's complaining about our outfit. So I do want to change our mask. All right, so I do have the ultimate pack, so you'll see some kind of unique mask here. Let's see which one fits her style. So she ran a marathon with a broken ankle. I want something that is just intimidating. Tough choice. Maybe the king hat, you know? Winning a marathon with a broken ankle, I think that's the one.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage.
Avoid collateral damage,
DedSec,
okay.
we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Use guns as a last
Have you
resort.
already met
So
Connie
as you
Robinson?
saw
She owns the
back
pub and
there,
is an old DedSec contact. Not to
you can
mention,
access some of the
champion amateur
shop here,
boxer.
but you also
Go to the
find
practice
many
ring and she'll show
shops
you how to
throughout
stop
the
flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
open world. And there's a photo booth. If you want to take photos, you can take a photo of your whole squad. And you'll see a lot of stuff popping up now. So that stuff popping up is coming from the characters in the Ultimate Pack. So this is when you get those characters in game. So if I open up the team menu now, I'm going to have the 3 characters that come with the Ultimate Pack. So you have Gabrielle Isa, the tattoo artist, a deadly vigilante known as the Viper. MP5 silenced, light step, so improved stealth, and takedown thief. So on takedown, he steals the ETO. So ETO is the currency in this game. That's what you use to buy new clothes. So you can right click and learn more about him. He's 36. You can read more about his metadata there as well. And then we have one of my favorites, Harriet Park, the professional cosplayer. She is an expert hacker known as the Lynx. The reason I like her, so if you see this, look at her viral hacking, hacks propagate, but also she has dive bomb homing drones and fast hacking, which means shorter hack cooldowns. And then another one of my favorites here, I love the outfit, his jacket's awesome, but we have Jory Martins, the veteran. He's an elite mercenary known as the Leopard. He carries an AK-47, an APGL grenade launcher, and he has a combat row. If you double tap A with him, he'll do an evasive dodge. It's really cool. So he's a lot of fun. All right. And I can't switch yet, but in the game you can hold down X on an operative when you get to a certain point, and you can switch. So let's go learn how to fight in the boxing ring. Because no headquarters is right without a boxing ring, right? You got to train. All right, so we already know X's attack here. Wow, we just crushed her. I would not want to be the
wanna
training
get in
partner
onto
here.
my block. Find the weak
So
points.
Y to guard
Couldn't have done
break
that better myself.
against blocking enemies. But I would say it doesn't
Yes,
work all the
nice
time.
one.
You don't just want to spam guard block break. It's not going to work. And you don't want to spam attack. It's not going to work.
Quick on your feet now. You want to
All right, so B to block, and that's how you counter. Boom. That back, she does the back kick. Ooh. Connie got me there. Boom, the roundhouse kick. Boom, I love the roundhouse kick. You'll see that a lot in this game, actually. They love the roundhouse. Alright, so now we're going to defeat Connie. Boom, broke. Oh, she can come back with that uppercut. Oh my. She was ruthless there. Did you see that attack? I mean, she came at me like 3 times. So some characters have special fighting abilities. Some of them throw a strong punch. Some of them can have stronger counters. Some of them are weaker at fighting. So it just depends on the character. Poor Connie, we just crushed her. But we're nice. We help her up. It's the kind DedSec agent we are. And any clothes, so when you unlock a character, you unlock all the weapons that they bring, and you unlock all their clothes too. So I could wear any of these clothes. So you can see my characters. We have the lynx here. We have the leopard here. And we have the viper. And you can hold down LB. I can view team here. So that's, they're just kind of hanging out. So let's exit the safe house. Let's go complete the first few missions.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early?
Jory.
Brilliant.
That's how you say it. We'll say this on the PC I'm playing on. This game loads very fast. So now I can show you the profiler. So I can start profiling
Okay,
people.
let's get started.
He's
Make no
playing
mistake,
darts.
London
We can
is
play
under
darts with him if
occupation.
we wanted to.
Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Guard
That's
break
Albion's
damage
plan.
up. He's a
Much
grappler.
easier to trample people's freedoms when they
Crash.
fear
Oh, he has a
everything.
motorcycle.
They never even see it.
So
I'll
we
wait till
have to
Sabine
ignite
stops
the will
talking.
to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Yes, this is what I'm here for.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
All right, let's get the people of London on board. So here's what you'll see. When you find a character you like I like him. So John Takahashi is a bouncer. He has that Kurihari spur. He has the personal motorcycle and KO punches, fast knockouts. So he's one I definitely want to save to my recruit list. So I'm going to hold down RB. Anybody you want to save, hold down LB and then hold down RB to save them. So it's going to say potential recruit. And then I can hold LB and pull up team, or I can just go to my menu and be like, okay, there's my potential recruit. I can hit X and I can select his mission and start it to unlock them. So with each character, you're not going to get them right away. You have to complete a series of missions. So let's see what we have here. Plumber is drinking with his friend. So this guy can summon a news drone. She's a hard drinker, so she does extra melee damage when she's drinking. So everybody in this game, whether they're a bartender, internet celebrity right there. He has a sports car. I think I might add him to the list. And I believe this guy had fast hacks. Ah, so that's his girlfriend. girlfriend of David Carter. So you can see the relationship there. She's drinking with her boyfriend. All right. So let's get moving here. So you can start to see how in depth the play as anyone mechanic is. So everybody in this world is recruitable. And if you punch somebody, they're going to get a thumbs up. They're not going to like you very much. And Albion, so here's Albion officers. So you can see they already have a thumbs down. So now you see the uniformed access. So if I unlock one with that character, I can go into Albion restricted zones with that uniform. Now if I get too close to people that know the guards, they're going to see me and come after me. So we'll definitely be recruiting some Albion guards. Now the game does have in-game music, but keep in mind for these videos I have to turn off the in-game music. So that's why there's no music. We get the sound of the engine. Love the motorcycle. Hold down back to Willie. And one thing that's neat, so I'm actually going to get in a car when I find one here. There's one. So we'll grab this car that's parked on the street. Let's profile, see what we have. Famous. Okay, let's add somebody famous. Who knows? It looks like she's posing for us. Alright, and what you can do when I can turn on auto drive. So if you hold down A, you enable auto drive and it'll drive for you. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because I'm really not that far away. But it'll drive you. You can walk away, use the restroom, do whatever you want, or just sit there and listen to the music, do something on the computer, and you could just be driving around this world. I've actually used the auto drive feature a lot in my playthrough earlier. So my frames per second ranges between 45 and 60 when driving. When I'm on foot, it really on between 50 and 60, but it mostly stays above 60. In buildings, it runs between 60 and 70. And in the prologue, I mean, it ran great. It ran between 60 and 90. But I've seen I've seen posts and stuff that hasn't ran great for everybody. All right, and they'll be releasing updates and optimizations over time, but you expect with the new mechanic like play as anyone that there's going to be some kinks. So we have a janitor there, and you can see they'll have their schedule. So he's cleaning at Royal Courts of Justice until 16 o'clock. So it has, each person has their specific job and schedule. So we're in a restricted area. Of course, these are dangerous areas on the mini-map. You can hit right-click to scout. You'll scan the area, and you'll reveal any items that you can hack and also places that you can trap, and it'll highlight enemies as well. So you can use stealth to avoid combat. Left-click is how you crouch, and keep in mind, the captains I talked about, they will call in reinforcements if they detect you. Eliminate them before they do. So you can see above their head there, that shows that they're going to call in backup.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Courts of Justice.
Royal Courts of
Albion
Justice.
has taken over the courts. London's
Right, so we have
justice
a little
system is broken. They can arrest
scissor
anyone
lift
and send
here.
them to jail
We
as
can
they please.
pull up.
Exactly.
Now,
It likely
you can
means
tackle
there's
missions
information
however you
here
want.
about
If
how
I want to go
Albion are
loud and
targeting
guns
dissenters that
blazing
move
in here, I
out
could do that.
We
I'm
need
going to
that
go
data if
stealth.
we're going to disrupt
We
that
see a
operation.
guard. Alright, so I'm going to stay out here. And I'm going to throw out so you can throw your spotter bot. So if you have a place you can't reach that's too high, see if you can get there with your spotter bot and check it out. But I'm just going to hold down LB. Let's get our spotter bot. Let's see what we need to do here. Alright, so we have an access point that we cannot get to without hacking first. Alright, and there's the access point. Jump! These spiders are awesome. Alright, we have a guard there. So, okay, perfect. It's looking the other way. Let's hack real fast. You see how they put these perfectly for the spiders to access. Alright, so now they can see your spiders. So you want to make sure you keep your spider out of sight. So what I can do, I can find it. look at it, hold down LB, and hit A to recall it back to me. Alright, so we do have a guard there we have to worry about. Now we have the king. She ran a marathon, or the queen ran a marathon with a broken ankle. She is a beast. Can we knock out that character? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold down LB. Ooh, boy. I'm going to try to hold down LB and distract him. There we go. And then with him distracted, I'm going to do a takedown. Alright. Alright, now we can get into the door. Let's get in. Let's hack the Albion operations data. Alright, we got it. So we have a log here. You'll find these throughout. So that looks like Royal Quartz number 2.
What do we have, Bagley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
Okay.
What the
Bar
hell?
your doors.
All
Wow.
suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting
set a trap,
tendencies
right?
towards.
Oop, guard.
Albion is systematically arresting
Is he
people
gonna run
even
into
before
it?
they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us
got
find
him.
like-minded allies willing to help us.
Alright, so there's a
Well
tech
done.
point nearby. I'll try to not fall and take fall damage. There we
Now,
go.
Let's disrupt some
So
of
you'll
Albion's
notice on the
propaganda
mini-map
and give
there,
some
if
hope
the
to
arrow's
people.
pointed up, that means it's above you. If it's pointed down, it means it's below you. So use that to your advantage to find place. So here's a tech point here. That'll give me 10 tech points. So we have another. We need to go disrupt Albion's propaganda. Let me know down in the comments, how are you enjoying this game? What characters have you found? And if you have any characters that just are awesome, let me know down below. I found an MMA fighter earlier. I hope I can find another one in this playthrough. Had some awesome maneuvers and takedowns, and also the parkour that person had. So she would like, it was so cool how she'd leap over. She did like a cartwheel one time over a fence. It was really cool. So I can hold down A, turn on auto drive, and then let's just speed off. Spy car. So I want to find a spy. I know you can unlock one at a certain point in the game, but I want to find a spy so I can actually have that spy car. If you haven't seen it, so the spy car can turn invisible, and not only can it turn invisible, it also has missiles it can shoot. I mean, the map is beautiful. And you can hack the cars if you're not familiar with Watch Dogs. So I can hack this car and I can send it backwards to where it stops. And then I can hack, say this car I want to go straight forward fast. It can do that. If I wanted it to turn to the left, I could do that as well. And you can see all the storefronts here. So we have, let's go check out some of the storefronts. Pirate's chest. We have here, and each store has different items too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that better. I'm gonna, but we have CTO, we might as well spend it. And you can toggle some clothes, so I can hit X to zip it up or unzip it. I like the hood. Alright, new style. You know, you may stop mid-mission and just change your style. Oh, let's get back in the car. I'm holding up traffic. Whoa. Gotta turn around. I love the sound of the electric cars of this game. I know it's not the same as that classic car sound. I mean, I am wreaking havoc over here. Oh. They're after me. Alright, so here's the propaganda.
Albion's marking their territory. They've put their imagery on every building, screen, and street corner. They want to remind everyone that they're in charge.
Oh,
There's
that
going to be
police
that
officer's
much
still
less once
coming
you're
after
done
me.
here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I'm on it.
So you can actually hack ATMs too to get more money. So you can see I only got 39 from that. I spent 2,000 on this shirt. The shirt really doesn't match the pants, does it? Oh well. Alright, so let's jump over here.
If you hijack that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
You'll see when the Albion starts to come after you, you'll see how it pops up on, or the police come after you, it'll pop up on the screen on the top right, and there's 5 bars, similar to, you know, how GTA and other games are, and other Watch Dogs, how your threat level raises. And you can climb pipes on this game, some more parkour. So I usually just hold down right trigger and A at the same time, so it does automatically parkour. Alright, we got another tech point up to 20. If I just hold down A here, she's just going to do her thing and parkour for me. Alright, so hold down A to automatically jump over gaps. Alright, let's hijack it. Or hack it.
Attention. Illegal entry into London is a security risk. Do not compromise your safety.
Let's see what we change it to. We shall never surrender, DedSec. That's right. We're taking back the city. Alright, let's go down. We can make that jump. I mean, drop. 390 ETO.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion.
That's
Light
right,
the spark
Sabine.
that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
Relieve their eye strain.
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
I need to
Going
coordinate.
down. A lot of cars to choose from down here. It's a popular parking spot. Alright, so let's drive to the next mission. Clear. Wrong way. Even with the GPS, I still go the wrong way. So B is handbrake. Can really do some fast-moving handbrake turns there. Some Fast and the Furious style. You can also raise and lower, as you can see that. I can raise and lower different things in the world. I don't know if there's certain characters, so I haven't found a way to hack traffic lights like you used to be able to do. So I don't know if that's a tech point, or I don't know if a certain character can do that. Alright, better park off the road so I don't hold up traffic. See, I'm just trying to be a good citizen here. Alright, so we did it. We made it to the next mission. So in the next mission, in part 3, it'll take us to meet with the DedSec informant to move on to the next mission. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I am really loving this game so far. The open world London is so neat. It's so beautiful. And what you haven't seen, I know yet, is the dynamic weather that's in the game, but you'll see as you watch these series. The game's running good now. It's running much better now than it was once the NVIDIA released their driver for it. Let me know how the game's going for you. Are you enjoying it? What character are you playing with? How many playthroughs have you played? Like, how many different saves have you made so far? Stay tuned for many more videos on Watch Dogs Legion. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and keep coming back for more content like this and to improve your gamer ability.